If you would like to be a 5%er as we approach the new normal, are there some things that you need to look out for? Hello again, everyone. I'm Eli's dad with Project Eli, where we educate, lead, and inspire. And above and beyond the new normal, these are things that if you want to be a 5%er, you need to look out for all the time, but especially now as we all have a brand new starting line and we come out of this quarantine type environment that we've all been living in for the last month or so, or even a little longer. I addressed this particular point with my son Eli, and I'm going to read to you the ending of a letter that I wrote to him because I believe it's very, very apropos. And it covers the basics, and these are things that we always have to look out for. You know, everything you do, every decision that you make is either building your dream or building someone else's dream. Every single thing you do is either leading you away from the masses, the 95% crowd, or leading you toward the masses. Every single thing you do is a slight edge decision. The right thing to do is easy. So is not doing it. Success is the culmination of making a lot of right decisions, little day-by-day decisions. Failure is the culmination of not making the right decision. The choice is yours. It's called discipline when you choose correctly. Now, the last thing I want to share with you in this letter, my son, is DIS. That's D-I-S. Not this, DIS. In the year 2020, one of the more popular misuses of the English language is the term DIS. Do you know where I'm coming from? Do you see what I'm saying? Dude, what up, bro? I'm telling you these things because you grew up in my crib. Now, in my day, we never used phrases like these. It's a ripoff. Oh, there's one, of the English language. In any case, to diss someone means to disrespect them. I'd like to alert/warn you about people that will diss you. The first thing you need to comprehend and never forget is to seize the data. The data tells us that 19 out of 20 people that we meet are not successful. One way that people try to elevate themselves, in their own minds at least, is to put somebody else down. That will be the motivation for some of the 19 people that diss you. Another factor is that, by definition, if the 19 people knew how to be successful, they would be the 1 out of the 20 and not part of the 19. Now, here's a special warning. You must be especially careful of the people that love you the most. I say this to you because these loved ones are sincere and they really think that they're helping you out. The problem is that they don't have the knowledge to be the one, the 5%er. They're giving you advice based on what they think they know and from what they have learned from the 95% crowd. You see, sincerity sells. Don't get sold. Find a worthy mentor, a 5%er that has done what you want to do and model their success. That's going to expedite your journey on the road to success. Remember, it's okay to be a copycat as long as you copy the right cat. You see, Eli, years ago, when people received a burn, the general thinking was that the first thing you ought to do is put butter on the burn. Well, as it turns out, putting butter on a burn is about the worst thing that you can do. Doctors tell us that putting water on a burn is the right thing to do. So people that don't really know, that have your best interests at heart, can give you some very bad advice. Don't allow yourself to get burned by that bad advice. Follow the advice of the doctor, the 5%er and not the 95%ers. Don't allow yourself to become disheartened or let anyone sell you short by saying you have disability. One of the things that separates the 5%er from the 95%er is how they think and use their brains and their subconscious minds. It is not the hardware that separates the 1 from the 20, it's the software. You have the ability. 5%ers do the things that the 95%ers don't feel comfortable doing. Don't let the 19 sway you by talking about discomfort or that you might feel distress. What you're feeling is not stress. It's the feeling that you get when you stretch your abilities to their maximum potential. What they call stress, the 5%er calls excitement. Now, I have heard it said that in Chinese, the word crisis has 2 meanings. It means both danger and opportunity. It kind of depends on how you're looking at things, doesn't it? If your most recent experience didn't work out, for example, that's a great thing because you were just repositioned to try something else. You saved yourself some time. You know that's not going to work. I need a new paradigm, I need a new angle, I need a new direction. That's the way you have to look at things. Go the distance. Discover new ways at looking at things. Change your paradigm. A failure will not disillusion you, but only strengthen the illusion of your vision. Keep a singular focus. Don't get distracted. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. The price of neglect is much greater than the price of discipline. You will surely experience the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. I love you very much. Your loving dad. And because we never end a letter on a philosophical note, let's all get out there and charge! I'm Eli's dad.